So yeah, UCL final. So on paper, I'd say Man City are the better team on paper, and on recent form also, I think they are the better team. No offense, nothing is there. I think Chelsea, they've not been able to win. I think last 3 or 4 games they lost 2-3 games out of the last 4 games, and that's not a good thing. They're heading into the Champions League final, and big games like obviously they won at Leicester. I think last week losing to Aston Villa, and I know Chelsea fans are still finding hard to digest that Bale, a Tottenham player, had to help them out in winning. So that's not a good thing. Then I'm not saying it's just luck. I think you played your part, but moving into a big game like this and playing like this, it's not enough. Especially since City, they showed they're not backing down, and they are on a high right now, and they are winning games consecutively in convincing way. And yeah, so they have to be careful. And Timo Werner, if you want to step up, this is the game for you to step up. If you score in this game, people will forget whatever you did. But if you miss in this game, that will be a bad what you call rubber stamp in your
he will be immortalized for the rest of his
career
and for the rest of football's existence, I guess. Yeah, so I completely agree with Jitto. I think this is finally Man City's year, finally Pep's year to finish another treble. So, and they seem to be in good form. Most of their players, if not all of their players, are in top condition. They are beating other teams pretty convincingly. But then again, Chelsea are never a side that should be taken lightly, no matter who their manager is, no matter what players they have. And especially with a coach like Tuchel and people like Pulisic and Havertz and Mount and
they definitely have the quality.
James and you can start naming players and just keep going on.
Yeah. The first Champions League they won, nobody expected them to win. Yeah, they was playing Bayern. Bayern were the favorites. Bayern they beat Real Madrid during the 2011-12 season. They were the favorites because that's that Jose Mourinho team. I think that scored 100 points in the La Liga. Brutal teams, lot of attacking. The front three was lethal. You had Di Maria, Ronaldo in front, and so Bayern beat them and made it to the final. So, but Chelsea were having a bad season. Comparatively, they were not anywhere near the top 4, and this was the best chance of qualifying to the next year's Champions League. But they somehow went through. They reached the final, and Bayern were the favorites. And rest is history. You all know what happened. Didier Drogba and the penalty shootout, Schweinsteiger missing, Arjen Robben missing, and they did it. So that might also. I'm not saying that might happen, but there's a chance, maybe. But still, you have to have the heart. That team had the heart. I think they were not in the best of their forms, but they still showed that heart, the intent to win. And this team has to show that, something which they have not been showing in the last few games.
Yeah, so everything that Jittu said.
So, what are your players to watch out for, anything?
In the CL final or the UEL final?
In the CL final, yeah.
CL final, I think you should be keeping your eye on people like De Bruyne, Mount, Havertz, and I think the key difference will be not only with the people who are creating the chances, but the people who are finishing. Because on both sides, Aguero is now only fit and he's not played for most of the season, and their backup is Gabriel Jesus. So, I'm not saying that Jesus is a bad player, but he's definitely not the best in the world and all.
Not Aguero,
especially in matches that require such great concentration and such great skill. So, and on the other hand, you have Timo Werner over there. So, I don't know. It's going to rest on Timo Werner and whoever is starting for City, which I most likely think will be Aguero, because that's going to be his final game for the club ever. So, I think the players to be watch out for will obviously be Mason Mount, Havertz, De Bruyne, if Aguero plays Aguero, and who else? Timo Werner obviously. And I think the defense that Chelsea has is a bit shaky. I'm not saying that they have been bad, especially in the last few games. They have been pretty solid.
Last few games,
but I still think compared to the Man City side, they're a bit more shaky. And Man City attack relentless. Nothing to take away from from Chelsea also, because they also play very high intensity attacking football. But I still think City have an edge going in. Just that Pep should not overthink it. That's all. If he manages to keep his mind stable and executes his plan perfectly, and his players follow his plan to the dot, I'm pretty sure Man City will end up on the winning side. But then again, Chelsea have the mad genius, as I call him, Tuchel, and yeah, you never know what Tuchel can do. He's a German genius, so yeah.
This is Pep's, I think, best and maybe his, don't know, I'm not saying his last chance, but his best chance with City to win it. And it'll be a moment of history. If City win it, they're winning 3 trophies. They're winning sort of a treble, even though it's not, FA Cup is not the League Cup, but it is a treble. So that's a big achievement, and no club has done that since 1999. And they'll be just the second English cup to do that. So big thing, and they have to remain focused. And for me, the clear battle, I think, will be in the midfield. I'm not telling all these, everyone will be influenced, including the goalkeeper. And I think Kepa is starting for Chelsea. Mendy is injured, so yeah. Okay, so I'll see the battle will be between sort of N'Golo Kante and Phil Foden. So that will be an interesting thing to watch. Phil Foden will be in the attacking mid position if he's starting, and Kante will be in defending. So they will be playing against each other. They will be, and Foden, I think, has admitted that Kante is one of the most difficult opponents he's ever faced, because he'll be like, I don't know, I saw this video, like they're taking an interview and he's just told, like, he'll be just sticking onto you. He's everywhere. You look, one side will be there, this side will be there, will be just sticking onto you. So that will be interesting.
So amazing. You will see him everywhere on the field, running, defending. He'll try to create chances. He'll clear the ball. He'll tackle you. He'll dribble past you. Everything other than goalkeeping, he'll do on the field. Literally everything. So it's invaluable to have a player like that. But yeah, Kante is going to be very important. But Phil Foden, no, the thing is, it's a high pressure game. I'm not saying that he's going to bottle it up in high pressure game, but this is like the highest of the high. This is almost, I'm not comparing it to a World Cup final, but it's almost as big as that, because City don't get such a good chance. This comes second
to a World Cup final.
City won't get such a good chance again. And on the flip side, Chelsea won't get such a good chance again, because in the beginning of the season, nobody thought they'll make it to the CL final, and then Tuchel came in and the fortune turned around.
Yes, definitely.
Made that push, and they're now in the final. So this will be a good way to silence every single critic they have. They'll be like, shut up, we won the title. So that'll be like a statement that they'll be wishing that they can make. So both of them will be going all out, but I still think it's City.
Yeah, so I hope we get an entertaining UCL final. We haven't got that in the last
definitely.
2 years.
As long as it's not like the second leg between PSG and City, I'm okay with anything. That was a horrible game to watch. Anything else, Jitu?
Last 2 finals, it was like, it was not entertaining. Like, you look last game, I think there were no goals. Like, you need goals, sort of something, some action drama, I think. And before that also, I think Tottenham didn't play the level they played against in the semi-final when they played Liverpool in the final, and Liverpool beat them convincingly. So I think it was, let's hope of something more of fiery end-to-end stuff, lot of drama, and that's what makes the Champions League special.
Okay, I think that brings us to everything that we have planned. Do you have anything to say?
No, I think